Hello everyone, welcome to next Geo-Spatial. This marks the start of our Civil 3D tutorial series, Module 1.1, which is all about the Civil 3D interface. It is crucial to know how to efficiently navigate through the Civil 3D functions before diving into its design properties. In this video, I will be taking you on a quick tour of the Civil 3D interface. So, without wasting much of our time, let's get started. For the Civil 3D interface, we are going to be using this image to illustrate the Civil 3D interface. Though we are going to go back to Civil 3D and check them little by little before we end the section. So, we have the quick access toolbar. We said the quick access toolbar holds commands that are frequently used, and you can customize it whichever way you want. For the default settings, we have the open, we have the new document, save, export and import from web and mobile. Then we have the plot, undo and redo, and we have the Civil 3D workspace, and then the share button. And at the far end of this toolbar also we have the help tab, the search tab. We have the help button where you can access the Civil 3D support, the sign in option, the store, which holds apps that could be integrated to Civil 3D, and then we have the community where you can access other users of Civil 3D. Then we talk about the Civil 3D Toolspace or tab. The Civil 3D Toolspace or tabs organize tools into logical groups based on your workflow. What I mean by workflow is that it arranges tabs that are useful based on what exactly you want to use for. By the time you open a Civil 3D, you should understand the kind of job you want to work on. So these tabs allows you to access all the tools you need for each workflows. And then we have the ribbon panel. Ribbon panel are subsections of each tabs. Each tab has its own subsections of related tools, and their tools are related to each other. We might have palette here and also have palette in another tab. That's why we said they are related to each other. And then we have the navigation cube. Navigation cube allows us to view our drawing in different dimensions. That's, we can view it from the top, the side. In case of modeling, we can view from the side, the bottom also, and from the left or the right, depending on what kind of view we need. Then the navigation toolbar or navigation bar allows us to navigate around the drawing space. Then we have the snapping settings or annotated scale. Annotated scale basically is the drawing scale, and the snap settings is a tool that allows us precisely to determine or allows us precise drawing by snapping your cursor on a specific point on an object or on an existing object. Then we have the command line. The command line is a text area usually at the bottom of the Civil 3D, where where commands and prompts are seen, and also allows us to get a response from what Civil 3D. Then we have the model and layout tab management. The model and layout tab, why we say model and layout, the model designs is where we design our drawing, while the layout tab is where we prepare the design drawing for printing. Then here we have the Toolspace. The Toolspace is a palette with 4 tabs in it, which helps us to manage all the project styles and settings. In our next video, we are going to be talking on the Toolspace and what each tabs are used for. And I think that's that on this image. Let's go back to AutoCAD, and then we can, back to AutoCAD now. We can now view each and every one of them one by one. Like I said, the quick access toolbar holds the commands that are being used, they are frequently used commands. And here is the workspace having 4 different workspace in it. Then you can why we said it's customizable, by pressing this cursor here you can add other commands to it, like batch plotting, plot preview, properties, sheet management, rendering, etc. Then here is our search bar, where you can search for whatever it is you wish to search for. And here is our sign in option, then the store, the community, and the help. Then on here is where we have our ribbon tab or ribbon tools. Like I said, you might have palette here and also have the same palette in view. Like I said, they are related to each other. And they have this here, each panel here is called the ribbon panel, which are interrelated with each other. You can have that same view, and you can add modify. Having modify here also in home, you have the same modify. So that's that on that. Then here is our navigation cube. Like I said, it allows us to view our drawing in different direction and different angle. Like here we are still on the top, we can go to back, we can view it from left, back to the top, then rearrange it. Then here is our navigation bar. Like here is our command line, our snap and annotative scale, our model, and the layout. Like I said, the layout allows us to prepare the drawing for printing. And here is the Toolspace. We have 4. We can reduce it by clicking on this, making it 3 back, or we can return it back. Then you can switch it on and off by this. Then you come, we have the settings, we have the survey, we have the toolbox, and on this black screen is the drawing space itself. That brings us to the end of this section. Now that you understand the interface, you are ready to explore deeper functions in the upcoming lessons. Don't forget to like, share, and comment your thoughts on the video. And remember, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on any of our tutorials. See you in the next one.